I know a lot about electronics, damn it. As soon as I started looking into it, I'm like, okay, this is...
Okay, that's the driven element bracket being attached to the boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're not looking too bad. Starting point. Let's see. So it's going to go there.
That was an inch in diameter, and this thing holds it in a, we call it collar. That's what a drill cut does, except it's more precise. And then you can take bigger cuts. So in the case of taking this off, it's a 1/2 inch by 1/4.
So what is the tip of the
high-speed steel.
Yeah, let's get back.
and if it looks like a drill bit?
Sort of.
It's going to be flat on the bottom?
It's flat, yeah, it's flat and has, in the case of the 1-inch one, instead of just 2 flutes and a tapered point, it's flat on the bottom with 6 flutes, and it cuts on.
So the flutes are like swirls.
Ideally, to get it tuned to be in free space, you should have it pointing straight up into the sky,
And they
because anything in front of it is going to have some effect on the tuning.
making a cut, you're actually cutting.
But just as close.
Hey, hot damn, it looks like we're
1/2
resonating
inch wide.
lower frequency.
Is this all manual?
So let's,
No
Yeah.
computers?
We're doing the tuning. There's the mastermind of the whole operation here, Mr. Phil.
whoa!
That's cool. That's
We're starting to get where I want to be.
Yeah, I bought one of those.
Why is that so rapid?
Exercise. I mean, I've been trying to get my shoulders to be a little bit more,
Excuse me.
you know, healthy, and so I got to work out. Oh, there it is. I did have some.
The directors, reflectors, and the driven elements.
It's running.
And the finished product
Oh, wow.
being tuned right now.
With a magnet or vacuum or both? The magnets don't work
Magnet
on
don't work with the
yours.
aluminum, yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of brush work. I told him, we just got the vise. I've been using it with clamp down, you know, just clamps.
I'm gonna start mine. It's a wide angle.
You got a field strength meter over there?
Yeah, I'm sure turn it horizontal.
Not good.
Not right.
Oh,
Very wide angle.
Okay.
It's okay, it works. Thank you.
What's the measurement?
19 on driven?
Is it raining? I
Yeah.
thought this was California.
deploy antenna? How do you beat that?
So what,
It's a
for
bundle of plastic
transportation,
pipe.
what do you do? Just take the top and take the top, how do you transport it?
All these pull apart.
Uh-huh.
Use a
You've
tripod.
got this one
Tripod
piece
Yeah,
that's long. That's it.
and you just stick it in a bag, like a tube type bag?
Throw it in wherever you
Duffel
want.
bag, whatever, right?
And then this, believe it or not, this is the track for a garage door opener.
Yeah, yeah, you mentioned
There was,
that.
I had to change the opener, and I had that metal left over, and I was trying to figure out a basic. Well, I know what I can do. So I fired up the welder, and I used my little hydraulic press to build this little offset into it.
Oh,
Great.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's slick.
And it, pretty stable.
I've dropped it many a time.
yeah.
Nice.
So Ken put this on 15, and you got what,
1.5
1.5?
now.
You need somebody to dispose of it for you? It looks like you don't have room for it.
The one that impressed me was how that 40-meter thing worked out. If you want, I could show you where my
Yeah,
phase.
it was.
Yes.
Well, let me show you my phase vertical. I'll be right with you, James. We'll get you dialed. You can change the pattern, right? And so these are both just about 21, 22 feet of whatever I could find. And inside these boxes, I have a loading coil and a hairpin match. And the counterpoise is what's called the skull wing radial. So they go out. Yep. And then over here, I've got a little bell box, and you'll find there's 2 feed lines that go into the bell box. And that's where you have an extra quarter wave of coax to give you this offset in the feed phasing. And once you do that, again, you've affected a pattern change. And so you're wondering, are you got balanced current on it? So I built these little current transformers. See that yellow wire coming out?
Yeah.
And there's one over the other side too. I put the current transformer across these two lines, and I used a dual trace scope, and I measured the current to see if I had equal current on each side. It was within 3%.
Not bad.
And phased exactly 90 degrees apart.
Wow.
And since we use this quarter wave separating and we had what was called a current mode feed, that's what restores the balance. Because anytime you start trying to feed phase verticals, one antenna interferes with the other. And it's really difficult to balance them. But this way, it's a forced current feed, and as such, it's perfect balance.
Because the current flows in both elements?
Yes, 90
like a
degrees
circuit?
apart.
Sure.
Okay.
And so this is what I used to test that open ring thing. I just disconnected the radial, disconnected the matching network in here. And then I set up, I just took a piece of PVC and made a little stand. And I did that 33-foot piece of wire, and I adjusted the loading coil and the hairpin match. And that thing worked like, I had 2,000-mile contacts just without doing anything. It was remarkable.
So you're east-west oriented?
But if you wanted to keep it
Yes.
shallow, then you could have it do one of these numbers and still have
Had your
it.
compass out, did you? Yeah. Are you a Boy Scout? No.
Curious though.
He's ready.
I'm very curious.
Do you have the salute?
My dad was military.
I was too, but I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
When the 40 meters, I think I asked you about it, but if you wanted to do the 40 meters permanently, you could do it. It wouldn't
yeah,
have to come out very far.
you could
just
make
do
a
real
rectangle.
A real shallow loop and
You could do a rectangle, sure. But again, somebody asked me if you could do it on 40, and I just put this to work, and it worked like a charm.
So those are your counterpoises, the gold wings?
Yes.
You got two of them, right?
Yes.
You got two.
Two.
Okay.
Two in
See-
each antenna.
Yeah. Interesting. So the counterpoises overlap physically.
Yep.
Interesting. That doesn't matter? Is that?
Of course it matters.
Oh,
But it works.
yeah.
With antennas, everything matters.
Yeah, sure.
All right.